Hello, my good friends, and welcome to episode 54 of One Credit Classics. This week, it's a jump way back to October the 18th, 1985. 32 years exactly to this day, which is quite a nice little fact, as we take on Kung Fu by Irem on the NES. This originally came out in the arcades in December of 1984 and was released in Japan under the title Spartan X, as a tie-in based on Jackie Chan's classic Wheels on Meals. And Wheels on Meals was distributed under the name Spartan X in Japan. The game didn't have any bearing on the plot of the film though, so Irem could import the game without the license simply by changing the title. You control Thomas, a kung fu master, and your mission is to fight your way through 5 levels of the Devil's Temple in order to rescue your girlfriend from Mr. X. You've got 2 basic attacks, you've got a punch and a kick, which vary in power and range, and you can attack while jumping or ducking. Now this game was originally based on Bruce Lee's Game of Death, a film in 1972, with a 5-level temple reflecting that of the movie's 5-level pagoda, but the title was changed during development. The game was designed by Takashi Nishiyama, and the NES music was composed by Koji Kondo. Now, Kung Fu Master was ported to the Atari 2600, the Amstrad CPC, Apple II, Commodore 64, MSX, Game Boy Spectrum, and the NES, which is the version that we're going to take a look at today. The NES version, as you can see, is a really good port, and it went under the title Kung Fu rather than Kung Fu Master. Now, Irem did plan a sequel called Super Kung Fu Master, but it was never released. And 1988's Vigilante, which featured in episode 7 of One Credit Classics, is largely seen as a bit of a spiritual successor. I love the arcade version of Kung Fu Master, but it wasn't until recently that I got a chance to look at the NES version, and I got quite hooked on it, to be honest with you. I think just because it's so simple and colourful, it perfectly represents our arcade gaming of the 1980s. It's a quite intense kind of punch and kick and jump, and it's all those kind of good things that you associate with Fast and Furious arcade gaming. So once again, thanks to everybody for taking the time, checking us out here at One Credit Classics, and let's get started. Let's get this done, shall we? Unfathomably jaunty music. So I've got punch, which is incredibly satisfying. I've got kick as well. Now, punch is shorter range, obviously, but it's worth more points because you run the risk of, if you mistime it, if you mistime a kick, you can probably get another kick in before they do the grab attack, whereas with the punch, you can't really. Nice. Eat it! Can't really double punch. So mainly, it's all just Simon Le Bon over here in silk pajamas. Well, he looks a bit more like John Taylor, to be honest. He's probably not coked out of his eyeballs, but who knows? Oh, Jesus. I'll just wait. Yes, I did. Right. End of that level. Some really jaunty music. And we're on. Now, floor 2's difficult, to be honest with you. It's very easy to die at inopportune moments. This is a classic kind of dead-hard, like fairly pedestrian level 1. Dead-hard start to level 2 to get you moved off the machine, like. There is another enemy on here as well. Here he is, Boomerang Bill. Oh, solid. Did well there. Onwards and upwards to level 3 of this deadly temple stroke pagoda. Extra life, maybe not just yet. Strange that, but there he is. Oh, midget. So the midgets do like an attack, like it's like a backflip attack, but they don't all do it. Extra life, nice. So randomly they'll do like a randomly they'll do like a kickflip style attack, but some will and some won't. It's pretty much, it doesn't do a lot of damage. It's practically impossible to see coming. So I mean. Nice. That could have been difficult. I messed up the flying kick there. That's supposed to be kind of a bit of a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar style character, I think. Did well there. You basically, the strategy for him is to just jump flying kick him and you'll do like half a bar on him because he walks in quite slowly and then he'll just throw nothing but high attacks and you can just duck and repeatedly punch him in the groin. And why wouldn't you? Right, this bit. Oh, I messed that up. It doesn't really matter. I think I'm alright. Come on. Friggin' giant wasps. Now, the boss of this bit is quite tricky because he's got a few tricky little attack patterns. Here he is. So you kick his head off. Nice. Did well there. So what the pattern is that when he's in range, he'll do one or two things. Either a fireball straight across or a fireball at the ground. If he does a fireball at the ground, he can summon a dragon or he can summon a snake. What you really want him to do is the one at your head. Because the one at your head, you can just punch out the air, basically. Which is handy. And what you'll do then is you'll punch the first one, get up close, kick him, his head will come off, and then he'll turn up again. And then what you need to do is punch the fireball, and then duck and punch him. There's no qualms about beating midgets up. None at all. You just kneel down and crack him. Oh, yep. I might struggle. I think there's another knife man soon. Shit. Really gonna struggle here. Look at him, dickhead. Come on. Come on. If you want to play sweep, son. Oh, he thought about it. There you go. And that, my friends. Oh, it's Kung Fu No Death, isn't it? Beautiful. Congratulations, Thomas and Sylvia. But their happiness does not continue long. Ugh. Shame, really. It's life in the big city. Straight back on. I mean, what did you expect? I don't even have to explain the fact that this game just loops endlessly. Because, I mean, it's an 80s kind of... It's a port of an 80s arcade game. But what you notice is, it's that classic thing. They just turn the difficulty up. It just gets... Everybody kind of does a bit more energy. They're a bit quicker. There's more of them. It's just that. Machine operator's like, yeah, he's had his 10 minutes, Terry. Get him gone. What you notice as well is the enemies are a bit harder to kill. Oh. Beautiful. Onward to level 2. My score, as you can see at the top, is 220,000, which is a fairly decent score, if you're being honest. We'll see. Doing that first loop, no death, I'm quite happy with. Oh god, I could have died easily. Jesus. Come on. That was legit. I'm happy with that. Who is it next? Oh, it's Boomerang Bill, innit? Bless him. Oh! This is some solid work. Do you know what I mean? I'm really pleased with this. Quite fast through that level as well. Where are we? Nice, 180. I mean, I've just rescued you. Onwards. That midget cracks me up. Really does. It's like when you get a load of them, one of them randomly does the backflip. Proper. Do you know what I mean? I haven't seen a midget backflip that well since I stopped working UCMMA down the track scene, and House of Pain had that little guy who used to backflip everywhere. Anybody who goes to you, like, I was just about to explain it, like, anybody, and then I thought to myself, who's going to get that, really? It's you, Brad, innit? To be honest, mate. And I know that you're watching this, so... Beautiful. Ah, House of Pain. Amazing. I can't... Yeah, those are the glory days. Big Thomas Savinsky's showing up and just starching people. Quality. Oh, where are we now? See, I can't be too far off that high score. Not at all. This is, obviously, as you know, it's hard, this bit, but we'll have a go. Oh, not like that, we won't. Come on. Oh! No, we're fine. Problem is the boss, isn't it? If you're being honest. It's like it's the magician guy. Oh, come on. That's such bollocks. I'm struggling as to think of what you can actually do there. Bit more energy, I could probably make it. Jesus. I need to time this better if I'm going to do that. See, I've got that bit right. Let's try just walking all the way and see if all these lots just disappear now, do they? Oh, God, how much energy did that do? Yeah, I thought I was going to struggle there. That boss is so hard. He's miles harder than any of the other ones. Come on. That's better. Bit of timing. I can make this if I just run. Oh, God, not that much. Right, full energy. I'm not going to have a better crack at it than this. Come on. Yeah, dead. The problem is, like I say, when he does that, it's about high score now. I bet I can get a new high score, because I can't see me getting past this. Oh, Jesus. Jump crotch first into a giant wasp. Come on, I only need 200 points. Come on, come on. Nice, high score. Right. Let's have one last crack at this geezer. It's just so glitchy. It's unbelievable. Oh, Jesus. Do you know what I mean? Geezer went rapid fire on me there at the end as well. And that, my friends, is that. 225,000. I'm quite happy with that. Kung Fu by Irem. Simple, yet massively, massively, massively addictive. It's just one of those games that you can just sit and play. And that you don't, like, I play a variety of stuff. You look at the longer stuff like Shining Force and the things that we did, and the longer clears, the ones that rack in at kind of over an hour. Like, it's good if you've got a big amount of time, but I mean, it's nice as well. And it happens more and more, I guess, as you kind of, as we kind of get a bit older and get more real responsibilities, that like, you've got less and less time really to kind of just sit down and do nothing, because there's always stuff you probably should be doing. So it's nice to do stuff like this as well as the longer stuff. So like, you don't need a massive block of time to sit and play this or sit and watch this. Do you know what I mean? It's just fun, isn't it? It's just arcadey kind of fun, and Irem do this really well. Like I say, the third Irem game we've done then technically, because we did this, we did Vigilante, and of course, well, we did R-Type, didn't we? I've probably told you hundreds of times. If I've ever met you, it's probably the first thing I always say. But that's the R-Type effect. Blame Chris Lamb, it's his fault. But yeah, that is that in it. There'll be another Shining Force video out in the next couple of days. But until then, take very good care of yourselves. Keep it One Credit Classics, and I will see you all very soon. Take care.